Hi friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching the Mainline, and this is what we're watching. And I'm going to up the tempo a little bit. There was one, okay? One there on the right. You'll see what I was counting in a moment. This is the new exit where we're heading out in the direction of Sherma. Alright, okay, there you go. You'll see why. There's number 2. It's moving at the moment. That's nice. Yeah. Two's good. Yep, definitely promising. Having number 2, nice bit of bridge. I mean, arguably, you'd suggest that this was probably the strongest steel in the world to be able to support that bridge, but it seems to be coping. So that's all good. Look, there's number 3. Yeah. It's just he's sat there waiting for something to happen, and then because of expert level signal placement, look at that. There's number 4. That's super. Yeah, great. I could press H button to sound the horn. That didn't work. So yeah, that's the new update. It's a modded train, isn't it? They're not all going to work. If the train hasn't got a horn, it's not going to horn anything. That's whatever number that is. Was that 5? Yeah, let's say 5 for the sake of argument. Call that number 1, number 5. There's a plane look up in the sky. That's nice. There's number 6. Ooh, an A4. Very nice. Tasteful. Yeah, good. Here's another one. Here's number 7. Yep. Yeah, great. Another mainline train there with a lot of valuable cargo, just sat there, going off. Perfect. Is there nothing else waiting? No. Lies. Surely this is an untrue. Okay. All right. It's not. Oh, hold on. No. There's another one. He's just moving up. All right. Okay. Well, that would. I mean, that's maybe stretching the truth a little bit to call that one number 9, but I bet you money there's another one waiting to come in. Bet you money. I don't bet you money, obviously. I couldn't possibly hope to settle up if I were to bet you money. So I'm not going to bet you money. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. This intro is totally redundant. So what was that senseless exercise all about? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's another one. Look, it's coming. We're still moving. If it's moving, it doesn't count. No, we're now going to backtrack the way we just flew. This is not what we're focusing on today. I just wanted to show you that the roundabout's a terrible idea and you shouldn't do one. Well, there you go. See, look, it's nothing but heavy freight queuing like an absolute bandit. This is the new stuff that I built. I got flyovers galore because I decided that the best way to help the system out would be to ensure that everything can not only get on but get off without being interrupted. I've even changed the flow of some of the traffic. We got tracks here going under the mountain. So look at this. Whoa, goes all the way around there and then up this way, which is great. I've also, because I've tried to fix it, you see, I've also deployed several more wait till full orders to try and get stuff going. But the problem stems from the fact that the inside lane trains have to cross over everything, right? And because we've got no signals, you can't pull up to the point at which you're going to go, I'll just wait here for a moment, shall I? Because any train that is trying to do a full circuit of the roundabout, it will eventually get jammed up and you'll never be able to get it shifted. So you end up with trains like this bad boy here. I'll now up to max tempo, right? I mean, let's just sit here until it moves. It's okay. I know how long it's going to be. No, it's not going to be forever, but it might be a minute or two. I accidentally pressed pause there. That would have been forever, but that's not why we're here. We're going to build something in a minute, but I just wanted to illustrate a point first. I mean, it's a point that doesn't necessarily need. There we go. There we are. We're off and rolling. Now, the good news is that when it's when you're given the go signal, everybody gets to go at once, providing they operate on independent lanes, and then that's all good. But everything flows pretty well. But if I were to do a repeat of the speed test that I did 3 episodes or so ago, you would find that the throughput is way lower. Way lower. I have 1 signal remaining on this. I've got 2 signals. Okay. I've got 2 signals remaining on the roundabout, and they will not break. What are you doing? You should not be doing that. That's naughty. What are you doing? No. That's gonna hose it up for everybody. Oh, unless it isn't. No. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. I'll allow it because it still works, but you shouldn't be doing that. No, once whatever lane you're in, you stay in that lane until you clear off. Okay. Well, anyway, there you go. So there's that. Basically, thinking of doing yourself a rail roundabout, don't. The end. Now then, what are we doing today? Gotham. That's what we're doing today. So Gotham's broken at the moment. This red lozenge, that's what it's talking about. And it's talking about all of this lot that we've got going on here. I'm going to be upgrading some trains because it's now 1954. Ooh. And rebuilding the station. I mean, this is not actually that big a job, but I bet I make a meal of it anyway. Yeah, that's good. I can't even fix this with the way things stand at the moment. The roadblock is between 183 here, which is the one in the station, and 182, which is waiting to come into the station. They're losing money hand over fist, have been for probably 5 years. But that's because my attention was focused elsewhere. So, what are we going to do with this then? Well, I think the first tool in any sense of progress is the bulldozer. We do a bit of that. We pause the game because otherwise things get upset with you dramatically, and you don't want that. You don't need it. You don't need it in your day. Now, the problem with shoving trains back in this fashion is that on a regular, if not frequent basis, you will shove the train into the wrong bit of track. You know, onto a line that it doesn't usually go on, and then it gets jolly confused and perplexed when you unpause things. So the important thing after a rebuilding project such as this is to pay attention. That's always a good place to start. And when you unpause it, make sure that you can get it to do everything you need it to do. Now, the one thing I should have done, let's say a minute ago, before I started this bulldozing escapade, would have been to get a quick read of the routes to figure out what's going where. But I've got a reasonable idea. We've got a passenger line that comes in down here and goes on a bit. You've got the passenger line that comes in, goes in, comes out again. And then you've got a freight line that does a little bit of way in and out, shake it all about. And therefore we can probably resolve that. Does it though? No, I think this freight line heads down to this freight sawmill. Oh, well, maybe that's an opportunity to do something interesting and novel. Oh, no, not interesting and novel. What is your obsession with interesting and novel? It's not an obsession. It's just healthy. All right, well, let's have a look at that station and see what it's doing at the moment. Yeah. It's peeling off a shared line to go into there and drop this off that appears to be relatively overloaded. Now, the new patch has come out and it hasn't broken the save. Good job there, everybody involved in not breaking everything. So the good news is that I can continue with this until I'm thoroughly bored of it, which will be not much longer. I want to do, 3 or 4 major redevelopment projects, and the reason that I move on from things tends to be because I've got a fresh idea and I feel like I've gone as far as I can with the existing one. I might change my mind on this particular pattern that we're deploying, but I'm going to stick it in for the time being, just to see where it gets us. I won't go any further than that, actually. I won't go that far either. No, about there. Right, now I'll leave it alone. Okay, then what do you want to do? Well, I'm going to back this up a little bit further. We're going to go and try and ramp over the top of that. Really? Ramp over the top and then under the bridge? Would it not be better to go underneath? Because you've got a ramp over the top coming in. Oh, that would be quite a tasteful merger. You're also going to want to tweak the station and turn it into a 3 platform instead of a 2. Okay, so how do you want to do that? Well, at the moment the station's lovely and it's really ticking all the boxes that I want it to tick. Sucks to be the station then, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't because there's a train in there. Is there though? Well, obviously not anymore. Yeah, no, you people can just forget it. I'm moving in. I don't know how many of you I'm now removing without cause, but I mean, you knew the risks. Right, let's do that first. So a little, just a cheeky little 3. I like this one. Little 3 platformer. Yeah, we'll make it high speed, but no electrification. Thanks all the same. Yeah. Is 160 enough? Yeah, 160 is enough. Okay. You're going to want... you want station buildings the other side, though, don't you? Oh, I really do. Yeah. You know what that means? It means I've got to probably knock down that bus station. Given that this is the straight side over here. Yeah, okay. Well, look, if we flip this around... And then, oh, look where the track is. That's all right. I'll change the route the track is taking. Oh, of course you will. Right. All right. So we got those two tracks there. 1 and 2. They're going to be the through line. That's the thing I'm talking about. You've done that wrong though, haven't you? Have I? No. You sure? Yeah, I've got an idea. Okay, all right, fine. As long as you've got an idea, that's all good. No, I'm done with you. Right, talk to this. Configure it. It's saying stuff here, but it doesn't mean it. It doesn't know what's coming up. Spain right now stations. Yes. Is that give me passenger? Old platform with lamps. You're an old platform with lamps. Underpass for old platforms. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's a snap it on job. Oh, okay. Let's go old platform with lamps. Yeah, very nice. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like that too. And I like that as well. Let's put the underpass in about there. Yeah. Let's put another one here and here, just in case these underpasses are not true underpasses and are in fact something else entirely. And then we'll do the old entry block building type deal. Won't fit. Can I get a... No. Well, I guess we're just going to do the random little set of stairs to get in then. There you go. See, that's actually worked. You haven't had to destroy more than normal. That's got a collage. Yeah, okay. It's not the end of the world though. What about this one? That works too. There you go. Right. It might not be 100% attractive, but what is, frankly. Right. What's going on here? You've got a level crossing, which is presumably not all that level. Yes. All right. Let's shove this rust bucket out of the way and. What are you going to do with this road? I think we're keeping a level crossing. You know, there's no law that says that all level crossings must be removed, lest the evil persist. That's never been publicly stated. Right. Okay. So get over the. Oi, level crossing. Unless you start playing ball like pretty ruddy swiftly, I'll change my mind on what I just said. Right now, come into there. See, that's not so hard. There you go, good. I'm coming through your house there, missus. She goes, I refuse to move. I gotta go, well, tough. Yeah, over to there. Yeah. Okay. I mean, given the choice, I would flatten all this out and make this bit of road better. But you know what? Gotham is not a feature station, right? All we're trying to do is just fix a problem that will then help us when we turn our attentions to MCO, which is where we're going next. That's Megacity 1, for those of you not totally au fait with the lingo. Now, this is where it's going to get tasteful and interesting. Here's the scheme, right? I don't know if it's going to work. I'd rather hope it'll work. No, wait. Quiet, we're doing it. All right, I'll tell you what I was thinking there, just purely because I figure you're interested. Is we're going to go under the bridge, but we're going to start going down because we're going to go underneath that rail freight track. Yes. All right. This one's going to take a slightly different path, but it's going to go up because this is going to be the one that goes up to the bridge. Hang on, I'll remember in a moment why that's not necessarily going to work because it has to come the other way as well. You've got to be able to support the traffic coming in from the Zion line. It'll be fine. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. It's gonna be fine. Everything will be fine here. Get your angle right. There you go. And that way, this line can then move about without any due stress. Okay, well, come back a little bit. There you are. That's lovely. And then just hook it on up there. That's not going to work. No, that is what we in the trade call too much slope, Gov. All right, okay, all right, okay. Well, that's fine, because I've got a bulldozer. Yeah, I know, new bulldozer noise. I'm not sure I'm sold on it. I mean, yes, the old bulldozer noise was there was a lot going on there. That was a lot of bulldozer noise that was happening. But I'm not convinced that the new bulldozer noise is the way forward. But I'm sure, you know, some enterprising individual will do a mod that is old bulldozer noise restored for you, for those who want a total cacophony every time you make a mistake. And who doesn't love a total cacophony? And in you go. Right, that's working again now, that one. Now, obviously, there's going to be trains on the wrong line as a result of all this monkeying about, but that's a problem for 5 minutes from now. Right, so you two here are the Zion line, am I right? Yeah. And you? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Happy to meet you. Well done. Good to have you with us. Now, you're going to be coming in here, through there. Ding dong. What are you? It's the postman. Oh, how exciting. You can just do one. Leave it in the box. That's what it's there for. Right, you come over. Do just this, right? I'm going to bang it through there, right? And then work it round onto here, right? So far, so good. Piece of cake, easy peasy. Then I'm going to do a little bit of remodel on there to swing this over onto that as well. This only needs to be single track. There aren't enough trains to make it clog up too readily, he says confidently. It's going to be fine. Right, get through to there. Right, maybe a bit of that. No, a bit more still. Lots. No, it's not. There you go. Yeah. See, that's what the kids like. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Right, bit of that. Yep. Okay. Smoothing gun pending. All right. Smoothing gun shortly. All right. Well, it's tricky to know exactly which bit I should be doing first. I know which bit I should be doing first. I should be doing the bit that goes up, because that's the bit that's most likely to be fraught with peril, danger, and unpleasantness. Yeah. So that's what we want. But that's not the crossover that we want here, because that's just going to create more drama. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to a bit of drama, obviously, but you know, at the same time, let's knock those out, because that gives us a connection point that we can aim for. It's now just a question of getting this bridge over this track. Don't use the bulldozer to do that. It will end in slight disaster. Come on, I want to get this done and dusted, because I want to ride a train before the end of today's operation. Let's go. I don't know which train I want to ride, but I want to ride one of them. Yeah, no, you're not playing, are you? No, you're not. Okay, fine. Well, we can make you play just by knocking it all back. I'm still not sold on the bulldozer noise. I mean, the bulldozer noise has been my friend for probably 5 years now. And to see an old friend like the bulldozer just cast aside by an uncaring development team who just kind of go, no, we're all about the new sound effects. Take your beloved old sound effects and get out. Right, go as far as there. How's that angle look? Bad. Okay, all right, fine. How does this angle look? Better. Do I need to be going up? Oh, you definitely do. Okay, all right. Well, you might not need to get that close, though. You could possibly get further. Don't you start snapping without my permission and authority. All right, about here? Yeah, I reckon right about there. I'm not saying this is a good route or anything, all right? You get that, yeah? This is just a thing that's happening. All I'm doing is I'm just trying to set it up so it doesn't clog. And there. Too much slope. Yeah, I thought it would be. Yeah. What if I... Bit of that? No. Bit of this? Bizarrely, yes. I mean, on the subject of bizarre, it doesn't look right. No, it does not look right. No, that's bad. Yeah. It's your wiggly freight line, man. That's the problem. Well, I don't have an awful lot of choice in the matter. Of course you do. Of course you have a choice in the matter. All right, okay, yeah, I'll apply the choice that I have in the matter. Right, you can get knotted. Yeah, all of that. It was an interesting idea, but ultimately stupid, so we'll get rid of it. All right. Shoot that in the face, and then come over here, grab a bit of grab a bit of bridge action, and swirl it on round the side there, just how nature intended. Yeah, there you go. That's super duper. We're still not overlapping, and that's a good thing. Although it may lead to a tricky bit of depot interaction. But again, that's a problem for later. And frankly, as many problems for later as possible. Thanks very much, if it's all the same to you. Right, that's that dealt with. And then this is a relatively straightforward. Follow the curve. And this is the important bit. You've got to follow the curve. So if we hold the shift key and then just hit the fixed slope, it's not actually far off, you know. In fact, I would say that's probably about bang on. All right. Because that way we can keep the ballast in the right position with the sleepers and with the track, and then everything will be, you know, everything will be what it is. What are you doing here? No, this is fine. Yeah, okay. As long as it's fine. Yeah, it's definitely fine. How's that one looking? You see, you should have done that one first, because that's what you were trying to avoid. All right, okay. Yeah, you could have had it easy, but no. Nobody likes it easy anymore. Now, this being close to the next set of points means that it doesn't buy us an awful lot of queue space. Up the tempo on that. No. What just happened there? No, don't press that button. Press this button. Okay. All right, sit about there. Let go of the shift key. You we happy? Seem to be. There we go. And the other one should now be absolutely perfect. He says, setting himself up for it not being perfect. But it is perfect. Good. Right. And then just slap this onto that and everybody's happy. It's a bit of a one of those. That's okay. It's still doing 120. That's perfectly fine. Okay. All right. Good. Right. Yeah. And now nothing is broken anymore, apart from the freight line. But that's okay. As I mentioned, there are more than one way. There is more than one way to remove the hide from this particular kitten, which is, well, it's quite a harsh thing to say, but I think at the same time it's true. So we'll go on a little wiggle out this way, right? Just the barest of wiggles, because there's a perfectly good bit of bridge that we can slot under just over here, right? Just like, don't, whatever you're doing, stop it. All right, maybe we should do this as a two-piece rather than a all-in-one. There you go. Right. Then you can meander down the riversides to get to your final destination, and that'll be splendid for all involved. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. So this is gonna this will be sorted out in a moment, and then we will ride. I don't know what train to ride. I mean, I would ask your opinion, but that would involve you then leaving a comment and then me then coming back, editing the video and adding in the route you'd said was the one that I should go and do. I don't know where this road goes, but it doesn't go there anymore. Right. And then, do you want to share this line? You don't need to. In that case, I won't. We'll snap onto the side of it and just do this. I mean, I should probably put some points in there so that we can have a connection. You've got some. I have. Then those will probably suffice. Not really. They're going to be a little bit awkward to work with, but okay. Right. And then you come around here and talk to that. Yeah, it doesn't want to. Then we will just have to do it this way. I mean, as long as I don't want to put another train on this particular lumber line, which, let's face it, is incredibly unlikely, then that should just sort itself out like that. I'm not so keen on this. No, what do you want to do instead? Bring it in a little bit further up, and then it might not look quite so forced. Okay, so about there? Yeah. Okay. You don't want it to look forced? Oh no. That still looks a little bit forced. Yeah, but it's less forced now. All right, good, we're done. Need signals? Yeah. I'll sort them. And we need to be able to also sort the trains that are now completely confused as to what the heck just happened. Take this character, for example. He doesn't know what's going on. No. I don't know. Where am I going? And you're trying to get to Dark Zion, and you can't. Okay. All right, well, I mean, I can understand why you can't. Where are you going? You're a Dark Zion train. Yeah, I know that by the looks of you. Yeah. You're going backwards. You know what? We're going to ride the Utopia Raccoon passenger Highliner. Are we? Yes, we are. But I'm going to change up the trains on that. Firstly, there is a lot more capacity that these trains have now. Do you want to replace them all at the same time? I think that's a good idea. Yeah, and we want to use some relatively modern tech. You could put these pig ugly things on there. Yeah, or though no, we've got no electrification. Oh, okay. These only do 100. What about the rail boost? You can stick the rail, but I use the M100 all the time. I mean, it's an easy one because it's an early. What about the Alco? Too short a route, I would say. It's not. It's quite a long route. Okay. All right. Let's do it. The only downside is whatever. I don't care what why have you put? I didn't want a no hab unless I pressed the wrong button, which is decidedly possible. One of those. No power boosting car. No, not at the moment. Then the all-American Golden Sand. Okay. How many do you want on there? What's that give us? 76 as a capacity with 126 metre of train. That's probably one short of being profitable. That'll be profitable. 153 metre. Yeah, that'll do nice. Get it done. 52 million in the hole. Oh, I meant to point this out earlier. At the end of the last episode, I had 7.5 billion in the bank. I've now got 5 billion in the bank. This gives you some small indication of things going wrong with the whole setup. And it is the Mainline that is the problem, because the Mainline has been the golden goose since the year dot, and it isn't now. No, we've really rather harmed that. Right. Okay, I guess we're going to be riding the Alco then, aren't we? We certainly are. I use it in every series, but that's because it's an absolute ruddy classic, and therefore should be used. Something's still broken. It's all right, I'll suss that out in a minute. You go on there. You sure? Yeah. Okay, and that should do the trick. You sure? Yeah. Okay, right, who's busted? It's going to be Matey Boy here, train 20. Where are you, train 20? I'm stuck here, mate, and I can't get to... I see, okay, yeah, no, I can... Nice. Yeah, I can see why that could possibly cause a little bit of consternation between you all there. Yeah. This corner's a bit abrupt, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, based on what you've done, what you should do is run this in a straight line through there and then gently curve, maybe following the path of the road until you rejoin the track that you've got set up here. Well, what I should do and what I have done, as is often the case, are two different things. Okay, where are you going? You should be going to Gotham. You are... No, you shouldn't be going to Gotham. You should be going up to Zion. If you're going to Gotham, you're on the wrong side of the track, my friend. Is it? No, that's right. Okay, right. Yeah. Try turning around. It's not going to really get you anywhere. Oh, dearie me. All right. I've got a different idea. Hang on. I can fix this straight away. Right. We go to manage vehicles. This is a special hack move that you can do to make this, and then just sell a train. There you go. Bosh bosh, and that's sorted. Ta-da! Yeah, no, I didn't say it was clever. But it is cheating, obviously. But that's all dealt with. I don't know why I'm pressing these buttons. Stop pressing those buttons. Just up the tempo. I want to make sure everything's flowing. Who's still broken? Good question. Dark Zion line's got a problem. Show me the line. Yes, I rather think it has got a problem. That's not the Dark Zion line. No, it's not. No, that's... No, that is not the line. No, this is the blue line, which, as you can see, is not visible on the current screen. How have I managed to destroy this line? I mean, it's got to be using some of these places. All right, well, let's pause up. Get rid of Gotham there. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of Gotham here. Yes. Yeah. Let's get rid of this signal because I don't think that's going to be helping us so much anymore. Right. You got rid of the wrong station there. Oh, well. All right. Dark Zion. It goes from Dark City to Zion via Gotham. Alright, so we come into add station. Yeah. Gotham. Alright, you can do... Oh, look, the blue line's appeared. And then, once you've been to Gotham, you swerve past Port Migo and you come on up to Zion. Alright, and then we go back to Gotham. It's auto-assigned itself a platform there. I hope it's auto-assigned itself a sensible platform and not a stupid one. Back to Gotham. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I anticipate. There you go. That's the ticket. Right, good. That should now be fine. Meanwhile, you're also having problems. Yeah, because I've changed the platform numbering. You see, it's just got dreadfully upset with me. Instead of Gotham 1, let's try you on Gotham 2. Hold on a tick. Yeah, that's fine. That should be fixed. All right. Train 25 is having an issue. Oh, no. Where are you? I don't know. Try turning it around. And then turn it around again. Has that fixed you? Yeah. See? Genius. I know the buttons. I know the system. I do. Right. Okay. Right. Let's put this on a little bit of delicate travel, shall we? Right. That's well slow. Let's go to moderately slow, and then we should be fine and dandy. Right. Now, a quick moment to talk about what the scheme is coming up next. The scheme coming up next is going to be Megacity 1. That's going to be the next thing that we address. Because there's a lot of traffic going in there, and the bridge crossing could do with a bit of an improvement. These are things we knew already. This is all going to be sorted out. After Megacity 1, we're going to head up to Mos Eisley, because the area around there is a complete disaster. And hold on. Nice. And were it not for the fact that I'd ruined the entire network somewhere else, namely the Dark City Circle of Doom, then it would all be doomed up there instead. So that's super. I also, pretty soon... what's going on here? Who's broken down? Pretty soon, I also want to replace all the trains on the mainline with diesels. This is going to lead some people to go, ahem. When, sir, are you intending to use the big boy? For that is the only reason we still watch this stuff. I go, yeah, okay, that's probably valid. I like how this one's going backwards. What? Why? Don't really understand where that's going. It's on the right side of the track, which is fine. But, alright, what's the bloody hold up here? I mean, normally I'd just wait and find out, but why? I didn't think I was running that much down here. Oh, I see. It's because this is a single track. Okay. And because this was all broken when I started, it means they've just bunched up. Fine. No, it's all good. Right, let's get back on board. That's all right. Carry on. Talk amongst yourselves. So, yes, after doing that, we're going to do Mos Eisley and then a little bit of a poke about and see if there's anything else obvious that I should probably be, touching base with. And then bulldozing that base before rebuilding that base, pretty much how it was before. And then after that, we'll do a bit of tracks and beats and call it a day. Yeah, there we go. I've been Colonel Fader, everybody. This series is going to continue, and you are invited to watch it with your face, because that's the best way to watch it. Obviously, if you don't have a face available, you can watch it using whatever other appendage you have at your disposal. I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.